Welcome to the Daily Wood Technology channel. Here you will experience impressive moments from the wood industry, along with thrilling and dramatic situations from the world of heavy machinery. Are you ready to discover the surprises and excitement that await? This gigantic ancient tree has lived through many decades, possibly even a century. The tree has a high center of gravity, making the calculation of its falling direction extremely cautious. Trees have a complex structure. While the exterior may be covered with moss and solid wood, the interior could contain hollow or decayed areas that are unpredictable. One more slip, and all the cargo on the vehicle could come crashing down in an instant. With the massive weight of the cargo, the pressure on the wheels in contact with the soft ground increases. Wow, so that's why the logs on the truck are arranged so neatly and compactly. They must have been cut right on the truck. The close-up of this saw blade cutting wood is truly impressive. The massive log is about to be split into smaller pieces, but safety must always be the top priority. Work smart and carefully to avoid potential risks. Oh, where the saw blade spins at an incredibly high speed to cut through the thick wood. Placing the log on the saw table requires intense focus. The STIHL 660 is operating at full capacity to cut through the massive trunk of this tree. The STIHL 660 chainsaw is one of the most powerful tools for cutting wood, designed to handle giant trees. To prevent danger and ensure the tree falls in the right direction, an excavator is used to apply force and adjust the tree's falling position. The HF800 is one of the most powerful mechanical devices. Its sharp drill bit, made from ultra-durable alloys, is capable of penetrating and fracturing the structure of wood with immense force. The operating principle relies on both rotational and compressive forces, generating enough power to break the wood into sections without compromising the drill's speed or durability. Oh my God! One powerful push could change everything. Will the excavator succeed in felling this giant? You wouldn't believe the perfect balance. Tons of wood stacked neatly and safely without falling out. It's safe to say that when the art of wood stacking and driving skills come together, it creates an incredible performance you can't miss. The logs are stacked on top of each other and securely fastened with sturdy cables. When the log truck has to navigate through a terrain full of logs, Can it stay upright without tipping over? The friction between the wheels and the wood is optimized to prevent slipping, but precise control from the driver is still essential as the massive logs lie stacked on top of each other. As the machine begins to pull, will this stubborn log yield or cause a dangerous situation? The tree's roots are deeply anchored in the soil, keeping it steady. However, when the pulling force is strong enough to overcome the grip of the roots in the soil, the tree will be uprooted. With just one turn, the Morbark 1300 transforms solid wood chunks into mulch. Have you ever seen a machine so powerful it can crush even massive tree roots with a single bite? If the Morbark 1300 were a monster, wood would definitely be its favorite snack. Nothing can stand against this machine. When a heavy truck loaded with wood enters a muddy area, the immense weight increases the pressure on the wheels, which can make it challenging when the mud surface is too soft and slippery. But it seems this truck is still powerful enough to navigate through this path. The fierce battle between the Timberjack 460 and 240, will they cooperate or compete on the icy, snow-covered path? On icy terrain, the friction between the wheels and the surface becomes extremely low, making slipping a real risk. To address this issue, both the Timberjack 460 and 240 are equipped with chains around the wheels to increase contact area and traction. When hauling heavy timber in freezing conditions, controlling the engine and coordinating smoothly is crucial for safe movement. The grapple skidder is putting on an impressive wood-cutting display in the freezing winter. The grapple skidder is a specialized machine designed to cut and move timber in the harshest conditions. With its sturdy chain system, it can navigate the slippery surfaces of snow and ice. Its sharp saw blade and powerful cutting arms can easily cut through thick tree trunks, despite the biting cold. This machine is like a giant warrior, never yielding to the forces of nature. After conquering the dense forest, the Timberjack machines begin hauling the heavy logs. The journey back to the yard is about to face a major challenge. Upon arrival at the yard, the logs are skillfully loaded onto the truck and moved to the cutting system. The sharp saw blade slices each log into standardized lengths, ready for transport to the mill or distribution center. It's a meticulous and challenging process. The port operates tirelessly as the massive cranes load logs onto the ships. A breathtaking sight you can't take your eyes off. These cranes use powerful hydraulic systems to generate lifting force, and the operators must be highly skilled to control every movement smoothly. The logs are carefully stacked onto the ship to optimize space and balance the load, which is crucial to avoid the risk of the ship tipping over while sailing. Imagine each log as a heavy passenger, and the crane is like a giant bus carefully transporting them onto the ship. Wow, this saw operator is so clever for designing a built-in measuring tool on his chainsaw, eliminating the need for any external measuring assistance. By simply moving from left to right along the log, the dimensions are measured automatically, and the cutting process begins, turning the wood into perfectly sized pieces. The log haulers in the rainy season face truly difficult and challenging conditions.
Pista do Man 6x4 conseguiu sair de uma situação complicada. Como o reboque também possui cardan, estamos diante de um mural 10x10. ...66 é capaz de fazer.
Ai.
Kamaz off-road e nada mais. Ou transportando madeira.